Alright, fuck yeah, welcome to a new series. Today we are playing Mahonga. We're going to be doing golf every week. I'm going to try get 5 pars, or the goal is 5 pars in either the front or back 9 of any course, except pitch and putts. I'd say it's going to be going for a while. Not sure how many videos we're going to be doing in this, but we're going to have some fun with it. It's a fucking beautiful day, let's get around it.
So starting out, we're just going to take off our driver, going to get something into the fairway. Ooh, a little bit right off into the trees. That's okay though. Let's get the next one back into play. Oh, and technically it is back into play, but oh well, we'll take it. Next one, we're just going to get close to the hole. Shot Tracer tells an interesting story, I think, on this one a little bit, but that's okay. Nice little chip, just get it close to the hole, try tap it in. Make sure you don't send it flying over the green, but if you do, what you're going to do is just take your chipper, little tap, nice. A little bit too much mustard on that one, but I like what I see. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely a longer putt, probably outside my range. I thought I read it pretty well on this one, to be honest, but left it a bit short. Let's just finish it off and, oh, yeah, that one stings. Cool, coming into the next hole, just going to punch something out into the fairway, get it in play, and to be honest, that's not a bad golf shot as far as golf shots go. Kind of in the middle of the fairway, we'll take what we can get. Sweet, this next one, we just want to get a little bit closer to the hole. We've got a nice attack angle, and make sure you fat the absolute shit out of the hole, or the shot. Cool, and we're just going to laser beam it right over the green into the bushes over there. Cool, awesome. Up next, we've got this weird chip thing, I guess. So yeah, just seeing that kind of flying across the screen and now off the screen leaves me quite a long putt for shot number 5. I leave it very, very, very quite short, to be honest, but that's okay. Let's just finish it off now. Here we go. I don't really know what that putt was, to be honest. Awesome, so I decided to put the camera right behind me for some reason, and by the way, it's about at this point that I should let you know that I decided to stop editing this so crazy, and we're actually just going to be using that shots container for the next few, but that's okay. That was actually the best shot of my life, you can tell by this reaction. I have no idea what I was doing with this camera angle, if I'm being honest with you. I chipped it onto the green, that's pretty awesome for me. Awesome, so shot number 10, we're just going to go ahead and give it a putt. I honestly thought it had some break in it, finish it off, bogey, yeah, not too bad for me, Off to the next hole. This is a pretty ugly drive as far as drives go, but it's in place, so you know, I can't complain too much. Shot number 13. Okay, this one, I hate to rewatch it. I'm going to go hit it off across my body over into the trees. Not my favorite shot in the world, but with this next one, I just wanted to kind of punch it closer, make sure to not hit the tree. I end up hitting the tree, of course, leave it a bunch short, but that's all right. The rain starts kind of coming down at this point. With this shot, I'm just trying to get it closer to the green. I leave it a bit on the fringe, but, you know, take what you can get. So we've got the Texas wedge out. Rain's starting to come down a bit more at this point. Really starting to get busy. I really have no idea what I was doing with that putt, and also I don't record the cup here, and I once again have no idea what I was doing with that putt. I can only blame the rain at this point. Alright, next one, we're just going to drive something nice into the fairway. It's actually a pretty good drive. I execute the exact same shot as the first hole where I decided to send it, or the previous hole where I decided to send it left for some reason. This chip got so much height, I wish I could recreate it, but yeah, it manages to get on the green, kind of rolls a little bit. I thought this was a super awesome read on this putt that I just kind of leave a little bit short, but finish it off, and I love my reaction here. It's totally super cool and not a little bit weird. Awesome, so I decided to hit this par 3 into the women's tees on the 4th because I did not want to get it onto the green in regulation. This next one is kind of an interesting shot for me. If it goes to the right, that's a fade, right? Yeah, whatever. So I managed to hit that, and this is the worst putt of my life. I make sure not to give anything away on my face, though. Finish it off. Yeah, we'll take what we can get. Shot number 27. This was a very bad drive. This hole gives me nightmares, to be honest with you. I decided to hit it. I run out here, actually, because I thought I hit a small child. Thankfully, he was okay, but I also decided to hit this shot into the trees. I'm kind of standing there in disbelief. This is like my version of a bump and run. It gets kind of on the green, I guess, on the fringe. It leaves me a super long putt for shot number 32, which I decide to send pretty far to the left, and not the greatest, but miss it. And I don't know why I walked over there so confident, man. I just give this a little fucking whoop. This drive. The shot tracer tells you everything you need to know. I have no idea. And then I decide to hit it straight out on the next shot. I literally have to take a drop because it's out of play in the pond at that point. So I decide to break out the 3-iron, and I cannot hit a 3-iron, so that goes about 100 meters, maybe a little bit less than that. And it's sunny again, and I hit the 3 again, and it goes another, fucking 50 meters. I actually hit this off into the group of golfers over on the left there. You kind of see me say sorry, I guess. I didn't even call 4. I didn't think I was going to hit them. I take a drop because I couldn't find the ball, and then I go ahead and just hit it off into the bush again. I got pretty lucky with this. I thought it was gone. There's some really long grass over here. This chip, we take this chip. It was, I don't know what is up with me in my golf, but I just love to get it on the fringe. It's just like I'm attracted, magnetized to the fringe, and then 1 foot for some reason. Yeah, finish it off. Okay, that'll work. Shot number 44, it's a drive. I think it just hits a tree and comes out a little bit. I got pretty lucky with it. This isn't my worst golf shot in the world, to be honest. I hit it into the trees, right, but I got some good height, good distance, so I wasn't too unhappy with it. Shot number 46, I am in the, the rough, and I decided to hit the worst shot of my life into trees again. You're hearing a lot about the worst shot of my life, but it's a reoccurring thing. Up next... that's my go at a chip shot. That's a fat divot, though, that I'm showing you right there, guys. That's a slug. This is, for all things considered, not a bad shot. But once again, I'm like, short? What is it? On the fringe. I just love being attracted there. I have way too much mustard on this shot. And if I'm being honest with you, this is where my phone ran out of storage, and I had to call it a day. You're just going to have to believe that I have 2-putted it from here. So I've missed my goal of breaking 50, but not the worst golf in the world.
Oh, hey guys, so not a bad round. I'd say, it got wet at one point. That was a bit interesting. I feel like the conditions were a bit hit and miss. I didn't even calculate my score yet, but there will be a number up on screen. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Stick around.